Probably the most significant difference that I've seen in really successful entrepreneurs over the past 40 years in comparison with the general population is how entrepreneurs look at their experience in two ways. The first one, they see themselves winning. That's when what they expected to happen actually happens, or they actually exceed their expectations, and that's called winning. And the second aspect is when their expectations don't happen. As a matter of fact, they get a negative situation. But instead of seeing the setback or the failure as negative, they actually see it as learning. So this sets up a very, very interesting way to deal with all of your experience in life, and that is that it's either happening the way you wanted it to happen or better, which is winning, or it didn't happen the way you wanted to. You didn't get the result that you wanted to have, and that's called learning. And what this means is it takes all the negativity, it takes all the sense of failure out of your entrepreneurial experience. And just think about training your mind in such a way that only one of two things can happen in any situation. You're going to win, which is really great, or you're going to learn, which in many cases can be even better than winning. Frequently I've seen entrepreneurs take their biggest jumps after what most other people would consider a failure. And I think the reason for that is that when you fail, your system, your nervous system is just flooded with momentary negative emotion. Okay, and it's very powerful. I know myself when something happens which is a negative surprise. In other words, it's almost like you're getting blindsided for a period of minutes, and it doesn't usually last too much more than a half hour. You're just really angry, you're upset, you have this feeling of being badly dealt with by the world or by circumstances. And what I say is that if you can be conscious, you can actually think about how you're thinking during those minutes that happen after a failure. You have access to some incredible energy, emotional energy, to actually make some very significant breakthroughs. So really successful entrepreneurs, as opposed to okay entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs who are just getting along, do something very, very special with their setbacks. One is they never repeat them. And the reason they never repeat them is because they get massive new learning, which jumps them to a whole new level of entrepreneurial performance and achievement. So this is probably what makes entrepreneurs entrepreneurs, is what they do with what the vast majority of people would consider to be failure. They either have an attitude that they're going to win in any situation, and if they don't win, then they're going to learn.